Hello everyone, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, Lost Mine of Phandelver. I'm Ross, or McDowall, your host and DM as always, and we're joined here by an unusual group, and it's been like a month, 3 weeks, it's been a long time.
Ross booted us off his channel because we're all too ugly apparently.
Yeah.
Hideous monsters that break the screens of those that watch.
Yeah,
To be fair, I'm the most beautiful of the ugly people.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your photogenic face.
DMs obviously excluded from this, as everyone comes just to my channel just to look at my pretty face. So, where did we leave off last time? Who wants to recap from what we did last time?
I have no idea.
So I remember we returned to the town and those bandit guys had basically come in and wrecked the place. We brought that cart back with all the stuff from the Goblin Cave.
Yeah.
And then we agreed we were going to go sort them out.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you headed back to Cragmaw Hideout after you'd been to Phandalin and dropped off the provisions, the first wagon provisions, and you'd slaughtered some red brands. And you're like, better leave the town now, and we'll go get the other supply. So you left. It was like 5 days, 3 days. I think it was 2.5 days there, 2.5 days back, and when you came back, I totally miss. Well, even before, you'll have a look at the town and you'll see that I made a mistake, an error, where I had the start of the town.
Oh, another one. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Actually, I have made errors in your favour. I just noticed a bit where you were. See when you were running away from the goblins using minor illusion. See where you're running on. That's meant to collapse underneath you. I forgot about it. So that's quite handy that didn't happen.
Fair point.
But so we'll just pretend that for you managed to teleport somehow. You went around the long way and you went to Lion Shield Coaster and you spoke to a lady who was very fearful of the red brands and what they'd recently been up to, but very grateful for your guys' work in retrieving the wagon, and she did pay you handsomely for that, as I'm sure you've all noted on your character sheets. Does anyone remember what time of day it was?
Morning.
Morning. Okay.
What is this?
I'm not sure how much
It's actually fairly accurate, yeah.
well, okay, so
Well,
that's
2.5 days to get back, so.
that's her term. And actually, could each person just run over shortly who they are, your name, and your character, just in case someone's tuning in.
Okay, I'll go first. LMoP, the Warlock, is
And who's your character, Nemrolock?
Yeah, he's Herald of Mephilis, and basically his thing is trying to sort of almost like raise a cult, I suppose, in support of his patron. Yes, that's pretty much it. He's big on like talking his way around problems generally.
And your name is Jack, for the people at home.
And my name is Jack, obviously.
Yeah. I think that's good because
as of recently, I am the 301st best Warhammer player in the UK. There you go. You got a celebrity.
wow, I didn't know more than 300 people played Warhammer. Boom.
That's pretty impressive.
That's
well played.
good.
Yeah, other people on my team are like, I've got like, I think the highest person on my team is like 50th, which is alright, I guess, but.
It's not 300.
It's not 301st.
Yeah, that's a high number. High number.
It's bigger, isn't it? It must be better.
Exactly.
Who wants
Anyone
to
else want to go?
next?
I nominate Johan to go next.
Okay, I'm Johan, and my character is called Fayedrahil, and she is a super cool tech priest, basically.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, she's a sorcerer, and she does cool magic stuff, and she has a mechanic owl named James, and James does air horn sounds.
The dubstep owl.
Basically, yeah.
I'm keeping expecting like funny horns, like that one.
Oh yeah, like
stuff like that.
novelty horns for your car.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
I'm Alex. I'm playing Rubius, who is essentially Yoda. He's a monk, a spellcasting monk.
I thought that was it then. It's just Yoda. That's it.
Yeah, the character is Yoda.
It's a little green man.
I'm Scott. I'm playing Claw, who's a feral bard that knows 15 words and has a pet lion.
Great, fantastic. Okay, so
I thought it was 15 words. I thought it was more than that.
I thought it was 18.
15 or
I thought it was
18, possibly.
There's quite
He
a
hasn't
quite a
learned the other
difference.
3 yet.
Yeah, 18. It's 18. It's 18.
20,000 GTA. Oh, let's see. Okay, so you guys exit Lion Shield Coaster, the woman saying behind you. I can't remember what she sounds like. As I said, it's been like fucking 4 years. Be careful, strong warriors. I can't remember if she liked you or not. It was a while ago.
Brought her stuff back, and imagine she would like us.
Be careful, strong warriors. The red brands have been especially violent as late, and you'll see. And she huddles behind her door and shuts in. Hear the lock turn and the bar drop as well.
Yep. So I turn to the guys and I say, I suggest maybe we find someone else to pick up the slack in the group and sort of give a sideways glance at the Claw at this point.
He's completely oblivious to what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I remember where we are now. Perhaps Nemrolock, you're too quick to judge. We shall.
Or maybe you're not quick enough.
I distinctly remember that there was some kind of secret path to the manor.
Oh yeah, yeah. There is a secret way in. We don't know where it is. We know there is a secret way in.
Who told us about that?
Some of the kids. in the
a
town.
child,
Okay.
so they can be trusted for sure.
Children would never mislead anyone in an adventure.
Absolutely not. Perhaps we should see what becomes of him once we have braved the manor.
That's a very good idea.
I remember what was in the manor now.
I can't remember exactly what was in the manor, but I know we're told.
The
I
one-eyed
think-
monster.
Can you remind us, Ross? Because we were told pretty much
Was
everything.
it-
There was a
One-eyed monster.
One-eyed
There were some boners. I think you mean.
I think there were 2 bugbears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were a
No.
number of bugbears
one.
mentioned, a number of red brands mentioned, and a guy who had a really long staff. Big old staff, which he shows off to everyone proudly. Says, "Come in here, look at my staff!"
I feel like we're gonna get in there. We're gonna see like 2 oiled up bugbears wearing ash traps. Okay, so
Well, it is a dungeon, so
Yeah.
we never got told what type.
Wow.
We did never get told what type.
Okay.
okay, so I think we should start heading over then, and I start walking towards the sort of like town centre square area.
So as you come in again, from the first time you entered the town, it was, even then it was clearly under some sort of duress. It was more quiet than you really would have expected from this kind of town. And now it's even more worse, you know. All the windows you see are barred and locked, the doors are shut. If people are moving about and around the town, they're scurrying quickly, keeping their head down and low and glance only subtly at you, and it's very much a sense of fearfulness and danger. And as you round the corner into the big open town square, you see hanging from the signpost that sticks out the side of an inn is the body of a dwarf, and you recognise it as the female surly dwarf who you guys argued with at the Sleeping Giant, and she swings slowly back and forth, dead and hung.
Well,
And she's got
I just sort of give like a You know that expression you get where you see something funny on Reddit and you just sort of like exhale slightly? I give it one of those.
I take off my hat and
there's all
take my hat.
I put on my hat. No.
Yeah.
And the rope is like dyed red or stained red or something as well.
I think the red brand's got to her.
Oh, your deductive powers know no bounds, Rubius.
Yes.
And
Indeed.
also, Gallard, sorry, I should mention this. Sitting like around the shrine, kind of really casually outside the inn as well. Have got some beer in their hands. Are 5 red brands, 2 of which are bugbears, 3 of which are just you what, mates? Humans.
Cockneys. They're going to break into song at any moment.
I look at Claw and just nod my head.
And at this point, before you haven't really walked full on into the green yet, so you've caught an eye on them. They're clearly just casually sitting around drinking there. Like got a table around them, maybe playing some cards outside. Then, if you want to avoid them, you could.
Claude just incline his head slightly and just fight. Ask it quizzically.
I nod and just like ready my hands for spellcrafting.
As do I. I kind of go into some sort of deep meditative stance.
I'm going to fight by meditating.
Mm.
Stratler.
Back.
I think he's just returned it now.
So everybody's looking at Jack and she's just standing there
Contemplating.
stroking.
Exactly where were they, Ross?
So they're about just outside the inn, which is how you've managed this. This seems to be maybe brought forward out of the road a little bit. Say,
So like there.
yeah, like there. There's a table, and they've. Oh, you back with us, Jack? Roboting very loudly. There's a table, and around it sits say 5 or 6 chairs, and the 3 humans seem to be playing some sort of
That camera freeze.
dice or card game. Yeah, it's like it's like watching a GIF load, man.
Tables are about to be flipped. So as we round the corner, there's kind of like a sort of a badass guitar solo going. We're in slow mo and putting on aviators at the same time.
Somehow the
You
woodwork
got a
behind
soundtrack
us.
song for that, Rubius, and I'll put it on.
Explosions behind us.
Yeah, somehow
Whatever
the
you fancy,
woodworker is exploding. Just I don't know, sawdust probably or something.
Yeah, something along that lines. Yeah,
Extremely volatile
explosions in the
sawdust.
background. Yeah.
Back in Black by ADC. Let me put that.
But
You really should send a soundtrack link, a SoundCloud link, because I have no idea like when it's like the right version or the cover or. I'm assuming this is right.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Is this the right song,
Oh
Jack?
yeah.
That's the one.
There you go.
nice.
So basically, they're for Jack. I'm not sure what you heard, Jack, but they're sitting outside having like 3 of them playing dice. The 2 bugbears just sitting there grumpily, and you guys, they haven't spotted you yet. They're clearly paying attention, and you haven't really walked full into the square.
I don't know if you guys heard me, but after Claw said fight, what I said was, we should probably fight them now, because if we don't, we sneak them past them, they're just going to flank us from behind and we go to the manor. Like, we're going to have to fight them eventually no matter what. I'd rather fight them sooner than later.
Which is why we're putting on our aviators and swaggering towards them with an epic
Yeah.
Okay. As we go in, I say, leave one alive.
I cast Mage Armor on myself before we actually go there.
Leave one alive.
Can I get a
I say
D20,
not dead.
Johan? Wild magic roll? That's really great if you turn into a potted plant. No.
Not a 1.
We'll just use this map for the purposes of this, but obviously it's the town square. And
Oh,
Jay,
nice. I go inside and say hi to the dwarf lady.
She's dead. She's hanging from the inn.
Oh yeah, right. I can't leave the house.
walk out through the door, Johan. You can't walk through walls, I'm afraid.
I don't know that it's that good.
Okay,
Are
so
Coded.
We're level 2, aren't we?
yeah, everyone's level 2.
We have 3 hit dice.
Yeah,
hit
that's
dice
what's
level
doing me. Yeah.
So you guys start walking, swagging towards the table, and are you just gonna like attack straight away? Or are you gonna let them notice you and have a conversation?
I think we try and surprise them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I
The
said,
guitars will be distracting them.
you can certainly get surprised. They are not paying attention at all.
Okay, let's give us that initiative. I want to see you guys first anyway.
Yeah, get everyone initiative up.
Nice.
I don't have an initiative mark. Oh, yeah, on my character sheet.
It's not been that long, has it?
Yes, it is. Wow. I guess I'll go last. Jesus.
So you're a bit further away than where you are now, maybe like 30 feet, say, from the table.
So we're just coming onto the map.
Yeah, 30, 40 feet away from the table. There's no table, maybe I should get
In
a
a
table.
perfect line.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll go first.
Do you guys plan
Um,
something before you walk down?
No, let's not. Let's just fucking go for it. Since I know there's no point me planning anything anyway, because you guys are just you guys are shooting for your plans anyway, so I can try something, but it'd be a waste of energy. So I'm not going to waste a surprise this time. Use my bonus action to cast Hex on this closest guy.
Mhm.
I'm going to give him disadvantage on. Is there any particular save any of you guys want disadvantage on?
He says out loud. Is that how you word that, Jack?
Just out of curiosity, because I've seen you cast spells before, but I can't remember. So like,
No, I've only got magic missiles and cantrips.
Yeah, I don't have.
if anyone doesn't have any preference, I'm gonna just choose charisma.
Good. Yeah, I was going to say that's what I want.
Can you press the do you have it in your spell book so we can see the...
Yeah, sure.
I can't remember either, it's been a while since... I played a spellcaster myself recently, and I'm like, why does no one play them? They're really powerful.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so basically I pick someone and they get disadvantage on spell saving throws of one ability that I pick, and they also take D6 additional damage from any time I hit them with an attack. And after that target dies, I can then switch it to another target with my bonus action. It lasts for an hour. So
No concentration.
yeah, so I use my bonus action to do that, and then I'll Eldritch Blast that same guy.
Yeah, roll to hit. Do you want this music on for the fight?
I'm not bothered. He's just going to play repeatedly. I don't really want that. So
No.
I mean, I can put on my classic stuff, but you guys feel free to send me some music to put on as well.
Put some Rembrandt on.
dang. I do 14 points of damage.
Whew, okay, so you're what, describe to me what this looks like. He still survives, but do describe it anyway.
So I just look at these guys and I'm like, I'll try and talk to them. And I just look at you. Actually, never mind. And I don't know. I don't know. I can't really decide what my Eldritch Blast looks like.
Hadouken!
What color is it?
It's
Even though my patron's like a some kind of like shadow demon thing, I would assume it's like black smoke or black. No, actually, I'm just gonna be like ink.
Yeah, I should put it on.
I didn't even consider what this song was until I was looking it up. I didn't even listen to it. Now let's play
It's
it.
Rembrandt's.
For some reason,
No,
I just
it's
didn't
like-
connect it. Sorry.
It's
Jack.
like ink, basically. It's like ink that's just in the air. It behaves like liquid in the air. I'm trying to think of the effect.
Neverlock form of squid.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, when you like drop ink into water or something,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and it gets that trail behind it. It's like that, but moving through the air.
Kinda
That's pretty cool.
Cthulhu as well then.
No, he's not
that
Cthulhu
could-
movie.
No, that sounds quite good.
No, because then he'd be old one, and he's not old one.
Alright, let's...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it splashes onto him, or whatever. This is your music, Johan. Angels of Destiny, or whatever. Splashes onto him. Ink splashes, I don't really know. It goes in his eyes and it hurts a lot.
him.
Yeah, and he shivers badly.
Sounds like Pokemon.
Rubius, go ahead.
I am going to magic missile both this guy for 1
Mm-hmm.
and this guy for 2. So
Nobody's focusing the bugbears.
Bugbears aren't hard, Johan. They only killed like 3 you guys so far. So yeah, you're one of them impacts the first guy, but he stays standing.
then I would aim a second at that guy
Okay, you aim the second and he stays standing.
and the third.
In the third, and he falls. How do you describe to me how this?
Just like 3 purple bolts shoot out from my hand and sort of do a spinning through there. Or if I, you know, in Predator, like 3 dots appear on the guy's
Oh
head.
yeah.
That's what happens with 3 purple dots, and then they just fire out my hand and sort of spin towards
I
it.
don't know if you can choose.
I'm just
after the
imagining
fact,
it
but
like
that'll be
being because of doing like moves coming out. It's like you do 1 move, 1 comes out, it takes a step back, then another takes another step back, another, you just send him flying.
Yeah.
like firing with recoil, claw, and 2.
I'm gonna cast sleep on the group.
Whereabouts will your sleep be located?
What is it? It's 20 foot in it.
20-foot radius, yeah. Hopefully no one's in the house or anything like
I
that.
can get all of them.
You
So
get all of them. So you casting
Just
on that bugbear right there? Whoa, Namerlock! Were you want to move right back there, Jack?
You're already further back. We've established this.
No,
I
I think-
just noticed.
no, I'm gonna cast it so that it doesn't hit an Emerald, so it's just
Okay.
Well, we're all miles back anyway.
Yeah, you're not
I've
really.
only just
You're
noticed that I was the only one who hadn't moved my character.
Okay.
so-
I'll center it there then if you're gonna be pedantic.
yeah. Go
Ross.
ahead and roll for it. Well, you never know who might be in then. Find them. 33. Okay.
Wow,
Nice. Nice.
15.
that's
plus
really good.
7 off max.
Oh, lucky you. So 2 of them fall asleep.
Which 2?
The 2
No,
red
the
brands.
It's 2 lowest in it.
And they slump in their chairs and their face falls into the beer they're drinking. That was
And they
lucky.
take
That was
damage from
almost
beer.
just 1. If you hadn't rolled that ridiculous well, they do not take damage from the beer. Fee.
Um,
Oh, what does Tooth do? Sorry, Claw.
Tooth's just ready. He's standing there at the moment.
what do I want to cast? I just grasped the... Oh wait, did I buy a gem? I did, right?
You used
Yeah,
it in the goblin.
you bought a gem. It's not used up.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, then I just take out my gem and a ball of lightning forms around it, and then it just shoots at the first bugbear, this one.
Yeah. Okay, roll it.
Okay, now I have to remember what...
If only you'd oh, Johan, I feel like you've had 3 weeks to prepare your macros, like everyone else has, Johan. Okay, good. Yeah, your lightning orb slams into this bugbear, crackling and screaming and you know, there's a smell of ozone in the air, and the bugbear's visibly upset. And
What does what does ozone smell like? That's what I want to know.
You never smell ozone? Ozone is what people say when there's lightning. You smell ozone. That's
It's
what
like
they
a
say.
burnt battery.
And
Hey, well,
this bugbear picks up its morning star and strides towards Rubius.
I feel that we've already established we are further
No,
back.
no, you moved there for the angle, Rubius, I'm afraid. Oops, I just moved Tooth Claw there. He's replaced the chair. He brings up, he's got his shield up and raised. He's like,
And why is he going next?
Why don't I get mine next? Why don't I get another attack? We had a surprise.
oh yeah, thank you,
Random
sorry, I must have skipped you because I was on Namerlock. You get to go first, pardon me.
Okay. So I'll move my hex to the bugbear that's already been hit.
Yep,
And I'll shoot him again.
go ahead.
12, does that hit?
Unfortunately, this time, even without his shield up, your bolt goes flying past. And then, you killed dwarf! Bar angry! And he slams Rubius. Rubius, what's your AC?
I don't know. It's on my character. 15.
15. Oh, unfortunate. Connects barely. You almost had gotten out of the way, but then the head of the Morning Star crushes into your ribs for 15.
Wow. That's poor.
That's a hit, isn't it, Rubius?
Poor. I set about this guy.
Go ahead.
I am going to smack. Where's my character sheet gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm going to set about this guy.
Smack him.
My quarterstaff.
Unfortunately, with his shield raised, it bounces off. Unable to connect.
I did not hear that you raised his shield.
I explicitly mentioned the shield went up, actually.
Yeah.
Just because I knew.
I'm also going to take an unarmed strike as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, bonus action. And I'm going to use a flurry of blows as well.
Awesome.
So that's 3 unarmed strikes.
Then you have one that lets you dodge or something.
Yeah, I can take the dodge action as a bonus. This guy's already went though. I'm assuming that you guys can kill him in the next round.
I would make assumptions like that.
Or I can take a disengage or dash action as a bonus as well.
Okay, no, sure. Do what you want to do, man. It's fine. We'll just pound it. We'll DPS it down one round. Don't you worry.
We will warn you. We will warn you.
8, 21. That's a hit.
That's a hit, and you smack
Fine.
him for punch him in the gut, and he crunches up. This gentleman walks over. Is sleep waking from asleep is an action, right?
No, they're asleep for X amount of rounds.
Can you not wake
If you
someone?
can sleep,
I think you wake
yeah,
someone
you
up,
can.
right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, right, yeah. If he's going to try and wake him.
Yeah.
The bugbear's going to go and wake
someone uses an action to say, "Oh, slap the sleeper awake."
Yeah, so the bugbear slams his Morning Star entity. I don't know how this would wake up the other one. Slams his Morning Star entity, was like into the red brand who's in front of him, who wakes up to a wonderful nice smell and claw. And actually,
Okay,
I'm going to use the rest of his move to move back, so start stomping
I'm going
towards
to start with Tooth and just sick him onto the guy that's attacking Rubius.
you. Yeah.
Let's find Tooth's page. Right, there we go.
Your tooth claws flailingly, but maybe he's not had a good meal in a while, so just goes wide.
Yep, alright, and I will move to that point and cast Bane on 1,
Yeah.
2, and 3. So they need a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Could you hit the spell book for Bane?
Scott, hit the one with disadvantage on charisma saving throws.
He's
I'm
dead.
hitting all 3.
Oh no, what one's good? That's you might not.
All 3 that are awake.
Oh, you hit both bugbears?
I can hit all 3 that are awake.
Oh, okay. IX1's dead. Okay.
What's the save in that? I don't think you took the save. But...
Oh, yeah, my bad. My DC is 13.
What one has disadvantage, Jack?
The one,
Next
the one
up,
that's,
right?
yeah,
That one
the
there.
engagement.
So 2 of them fail, and
So,
whenever a target
ones?
fails a saving throw, not the one fighting Ruby, it's the other 2.
So the Rembrandt and the Bugbear not engaged.
Yeah. Okay, so anytime, that's quite good.
Yep.
Does that
Right,
apply
that
multi-attacks as well? That's quite good indeed, yeah. So, this chap, woken up from his sleep, huts forward and, you know, makes his move to come up with his short sword drawn, but I would say because
They can move 40 feet?
No, he used his dash to move.
Okay.
He didn't get in range. Fee.
If... Oh yeah, I could just hit the big guy again.
Yep.
With probably
That's the one you
another-
haven't hit. That's the one you haven't hit. Oh, and give me a d20, Johan. Silly me.
For what?
For your previous
okay.
chromatic orb, yeah. One of these days I'll go on. No,
Not that one.
not this.
I'll try to again chromatic orb. This time, this guy.
Yeah, okay. Give me an attack roll and then give me a wild magic roll. What kind of damage are we
18.
doing this time? 18
Poison damage.
poison damage, so his skin turns a pale shade of whatever colour it is now, and you know, you can see the bubbles underneath the surface of his face.
Damn.
He remains standing. And can I get a d20, Johan?
You can. Not a 1.
Never luck.
I'm going to use my bonus action, switch my hex onto the Bugbear and come back with Rubius, and I'm going to hit him
Okay.
with Eldritch Blast!
Yes, please.
That is a hit.
So that's 15 points of damage.
Yeah, your inky blobs or whatever it is. Sorry, I can't remember. Blast into him.
Inky blobs.
And the crackle of air around him as the hex takes the life force
Oh,
away.
does he die?
Yeah.
Okay, so when the sort of like the inky blast comes out, after he dies, it sort of like returns to me, and it's like a little like ghost version of this Bugbear and starts swirling around me.
Rubius.
I'm gonna leap at this guy and smack him.
That's the one on the kill sheet.
Yeah. You backflip around too.
Yeah,
Over
do some sort of elaborate flip and hit the guy with my quarterstaff. Well, not hit the guy with the quarterstaff, and make a bonus unarmed strike. 12 for 6.
No, unfortunately,
Nice.
neither of them.
Nice.
He jumps and ducks out of the way. As Bugbear sees the spirit flying across his eyes of his, you know, the only creature he can really communicate with, and looks at Nemerlock, raises his morning star, and charges forward.
Okay. I stand there.
You stand there as the morning star comes hurtling towards you, impacts against your shoulder, and you feel the force of it reverberate through your body for 14. How's it piercing?
Minus
Apparently it's
D4.
piercing. Oh, minus D4. Yeah, so minus D4 is on the attack roll, is that right?
Yeah.
Let me just roll that. Still a hit.
Okay, so basically the spirit of that of the Bugbear kind of leaps to my defense before it hits and reduces the damage.
Awesome.
Because I've got the Fiend background for my Warlock, so whenever I kill something, I get temporary HP based on my level or my Charisma modifier. How much damage do I take?
14.
Okay.
Claw.
Okay. Tooth's going to use his attack again. That
Yeah.
hits.
Claw
Need
is the...
strength save.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bites into the... Man, I should get saves as macros so I don't have to keep going into this. What's he need, the DC?
11.
He tumbles to the ground.
Okay. And I'm gonna walk up and finish him.
It was the dodging. So yeah, you get advantage because he's prone.
Yeah.
So at least he's trying to dodge the quarterstaff. He's trying to move out the way of the hands of this half elf, and then the tiger just swipes him. And
A half elf, my gnome.
no, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said half elf when I meant halfling. But,
I'm not even a half.
I know you're not halfling, but I said half elf. I meant
That's
halfling.
I clicked the wrong.
Oh, you clicked the wrong thing. Okay.
Wrong weapon, so it should be 1d8.
Go ahead and roll that then. D8 plus 3.
Yep, so 9 damage.
So yeah, that what's this weapon you're using?
Spear.
Spear. Yeah, your spear plunges into his neck, and blood spurts out.
Okay, yep, that's my turn.
I don't want to get up. Mama said I don't want to go to school. Fee, here you go.
You okay there, Jack?
Yeah, I mean, I could, if you want to assist, feel free, you know.
I Eldritch Blast the guy.
You don't want to. Oh, you can't cry. How do sorcerers restore spell slots? Is it a daily thing?
I think it's a short rest. They get no, it's a long rest, but they get their spell shit, so you can just make new spell slots.
Nice. Oh, there I come. I'm looking for Mage Hand. That's not the right one.
With your sorcery points, you can make a. So I think he has 3 at level 2, and he can also make another one with sorcery points. Unfortunately, your Eldritch Blast flies wide, you had an impact, and the inn just it goes underneath the legs of the dwarf who's swinging in the air above this. Nemerlock.
Disengage action.
Yep.
1, 2.
It's actually a tiny unicorn that rides through the
There
air.
we go. I'm gonna run down there.
Rubius.
As I see Nemrolock running away.
The bugbear roars, "Rah!
The tactical move.
Come back!"
So I run and I sort of a handspring off his, like run, jump off his, like, so 1 foot on my knee, the other on his shoulder, then fly through the air and try and hit the bugbear.
Only 25 feet previous.
No, I can't.
me-
I've got
get-
plus 10.
Oh yeah, because you're in the monk, aren't you? Yeah,
Give me an
Yeah.
acrobatics check, Rubius, and then if you get, say we'll make it hard, say it's a 20.
you
But
face
if doesn't matter if you fail, but if you pass it, you get advantage on this first attack.
Whoa!
Boom! And he nails it.
So yeah,
I roll
advantage
well
on
when
the
I
first.
need to. Good man. Oh,
You don't
almost.
even need advantage.
yeah.
And you crush the skull of the bugbear, and it, you know,
Chop one up for the gnome.
splinters into little pieces as you come flying through the air and like crash
I'm just
into.
It's some
Imagine it.
ridiculous anime.
Yeah, I just imagine the slow motion run up me like, and then run down my staff, leap off the end, and then just do a flying kick, like with the,
His head just goes.
Like from those the Asian combat films where they fly through the air when they jump and they just keep going and
Yeah.
gravity doesn't apply.
Yeah, it's like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon sort of stuff.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Rubius.
So it's Fast and the Furious, where just physics no longer applies to your
Claw,
attacks.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move up to the sleeping one. I'm gonna raise my spear slightly, and then look back at him, rock. Remember what he says, and put the spear aside and use my rope to tie him up.
Attack him, Claw.
Wait, do we even need?
This is a good moment, Claw.
And I'm just like staring at him, like staring daggers at him.
We don't even need another capture. We already
Yeah.
captured one, and he told us nothing. And
I'm very torn as to what I want to do.
Roll a d2.
Yeah, I want to make some form of roll on this to try and control it.
Hey, yes, well, okay, well, let's say wisdom. Sounds like it'll be wisdom to be intelligent.
Saving throw?
Yeah. And we'll. Oh well. Well, you know, never mind. I was gonna say against Jack's persuasion or something, but.
My persuasion can beat that.
No,
so-
yeah, go ahead, Jack, roll
Okay,
persuasion. So if Jack persuades you, then you don't do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
so you're not persuaded to leave him alive, and he stabs into the
For
unconscious.
3 damage.
Pitiful.
Is there
Wait,
any kind of
isn't it automatic crit?
Is that not insta
That's
death because he's asleep?
I don't believe so. I don't think
If
it's
someone's
on,
asleep and you stab them.
Yeah, I know, but not in 5e.
We had this discussion last time, didn't we?
Yes, and the rule is wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those situations where you have to use common sense.
So yeah, I lock eyes with Nemra lock, and then just purposefully.
I feel like you go for it, but then you sort of like half
Guys.
heart at the end, and you just only kind of slightly stab him.
Yeah, it's because I'm looking at you in the eyes while I'm doing it, so I'm not actually looking
So
at
yeah,
myself.
it goes wide. So the red band wakes up upon this and scrabbles back, grabbing at his short sword.
Not done
Yep.
yet. Tooth.
No, Tooth.
And Tooth follows
I see, of course.
suit.
Oh, it's because Claw's under the table. There you go. Claw's like climbing the table.
So that's
Yeah, Tooth.
7 damage.
Yeah, Tooth. Gets him too. And yeah, so this red band reels back and just starts swinging the short sword wildly. One at Claw and one at Tooth. And the one that hits Tooth does 6, but nothing.
6.
Claw, your spear knocks his sword arm off. Fee. You see Claw brutally murdering this innocent red band.
Yeah, I mean, he's already, he's already murdering him, so I just add an Eldritch Blast, like, to the side. It's a tiny one. It's actually a bee. A tiny bee that flies there and stings him.
Not the bees!
Maybe it stings him, maybe it just goes wild. Let's see. It goes wild.
It goes wild, yeah. Maybe
Wait.
it's Claw on the table that makes it. Yeah?
Do I get advantage
No,
against him?
he's not asleep.
He has not taken a turn in combat yet.
He's still prone, isn't
He
he?
has taken a turn in
Yeah.
combat.
No, he's got to
No,
take
he
an
didn't.
action again. No, he's not taking a turn yet.
Yeah, he did. Claw went and then he went and he cut you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did he stay laid down then?
Yeah, I guess he's kind of. I mean, he's on a seat. Yeah, he's sure he's prone.
He'd be scrabbling back against the wall, swinging
Yeah.
the sword wildly, I imagine. Something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then do I get advantage?
No, not with
Why not?
ranged attacks. You actually get disadvantage on range shooting prone people.
No, I don't. Spell Sniper.
An attack roll against it. Does it give you advantage? Against the creature, it's
No,
advantage if the attacker's within 5 feet. Otherwise, it's got disadvantage.
No, without damage.
No, spell sniper means you don't get disadvantage for shooting.
Through cover and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh.
but shouldn't be prone. Shouldn't being prone be cover?
No, it's
Three.
not covered.
Doesn't seem to count. Name
It's 'cause
lock.
he's a small
And
target.
still don't hit
That's
him.
why I'm just
Name
like,
lock in your ear before you make an action. You hear the voice of your fail overlord saying, "This one, Orainer." I don't know how do you want him to speak? But
no, you're fine. That's fine. Just
That's
go
one
over
more.
it, Ross.
Orainer plans. I can grant you power if you could sacrifice him. For example, you can take a level 3 spell from the fiends for 1 use only, up to level 3 spell from the fiends expanded spell list.
I mean, I was already furious at him beforehand because he just can. Like every time I try and do something, he's just fucking with my plans, and it's really starting to annoy me. So I'm just like, oh god damn it! I just start taking a piece, like almost consider storming off. Sort of like start walking off, and then I'm just like, then I stop, hear this, and I'm just like, turn around, look at him, and I'm just like,
Du, um 4 wollen wir dann an die Elbe, ja?
fine, you ruin my plans, I'll ruin you. And I use my hex, I'm gonna move it to your fucking stupid baby pajama wearing thing. I'm gonna shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Awesome. PvP. Do you know in my other campaign, that's actually a hit?
Yeah.
Who's that on? Claw or it doesn't matter, they're both hits.
He takes 11 points of damage.
So Claw, you... Yeah, Tooth is... Well, he's not got an X on him because he's got death saving throws, but yeah, Tooth is burst into little smithereens by... Not really, because he's got death saving throws.
Wow.
But potentially. Rubius.
There's a tiny tooth spirit just.
I can't because he's not dead. I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, no, I
normally
think you get it. I think you get it if they had death saving throws.
Okay.
You get the HP, yeah.
Thank you.
I
So,
walk
yeah, like
over
part
to
of the spirit
the.
is mine now.
to the guy, or gracefully bound over to the man, and I take an unarmed strike against him. An unarmed strike? A non-lethal
Yeah,
strike to try and knock him out.
certainly. Yeah, it's easy
It's a
peasy.
hell of a non-lethal strike.
You smack him into unconsciousness. You know, you
I will
knock his head
non-lethally
back.
break your nose.
And then I sort of point my quarterstaff at Claw and say no.
Claw, you're. Can you roll me a death saving throw for Tooth? But you see
Yep.
Tooth go down beneath you as Namerlock's blast hits.
I'd love it that were 20.
Claw dices with death.
The spirit turns around mid-direction as it's going towards Namerlock and comes back.
Claw's gonna move to that point. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers
So
Yeah.
on Neverlock.
he screams at you and with the fury of his ancestors and Namerlock's ears, horrific
What saving throw
noises.
is it?
Wisdom.
Fuck.
Wisdom, and it's a 13.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, nailed it.
On a failed save, it takes 3d6 damage and must immediately use its reaction.
Takes half.
Takes half, yeah.
Doesn't have to run from you.
Oh,
And my other party, so that's 4 damage psychic. In my other party, they were walking from the Cragmaw Castle to Phandalin with Sildar, and they got off the wagon and started fighting, like punching each other and stuff. And I was just like, oh my god. And Sildar was like, how dare you threaten my noble name? And they were like, what, you what, mate? And they were playing the you what, mate. And I was just like, what's going on, man? It was great.
why can't you always default to the Cockney you what?
You guys can watch that at youtube.com/RD channel.
We're already watching it.
No, the people at home might not. They might be watching us live, who knows. Okay, so Red Brand is unconscious. Fee.
Can I ready action spells?
I don't know. I don't think you have any spells left unless you want to use your spell points anyway. Or are you
Of
talking
course I
about
want.
your cantrips? I don't see why you couldn't ready action spells.
Let's see. Do I only get 2 spell slots per day?
I think as
Or
a
is it
source,
3
level
by
2
now?
sorcerer, I think you get 3. But I know, Johan. Maybe you should look it up. Let me
I
see.
do.
I'll look up this reaction. This. Whatever
Okay,
it's called.
level 2 sorcerer. Okay, I get 3 plus 1 because I can sorcerer points the spell. So yeah, I ready chromatic ore to. I'll write you when it will trigger.
Okay. Where the tail is ready action? I'm looking in the combat pages. I know where it is.
And I delay my turn.
Yeah, no,
and
I'm
I'll-
fine with you. I'm just curious. I'll let you have it this time, regardless of what it says. But cast a spell, help, dodge, just ready. First, you decide when you ready a spell, you cast it as normal, but hold its energy with your reaction to release. Okay, so Namerlock.
And I say, could we please stop fighting? Aren't we all?
Oh, man, and I went. Oh no. Oh no. What happened, guys? I don't know.